Radio Deportiva 1560.
La estación deportiva de la frontera. Los mejores eventos deportivos locales, nacionales e internacionales, con las voces más reconocidas de Juárez y El Paso. Obtén la información más completa, a toda hora y en todo momento. Y síguenos en cualquiera de nuestras 7 plataformas. Radio Deportiva 1560 AM. Pasión en acción.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's major Arena Soccer League game between the El Paso Coyotes and the Turlock Express from the historic El Paso County Coliseum in beautiful and sunny El Paso, Texas. My name is Reneno Chan. With me tonight is my broadcast partner, Pablo Saavedra, a.k.a. Pablo Diablo.
¿Qué onda? Buenas noches, buenas tardes a todos. Good evening, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. So happy to be here. So happy to be back again in this beautiful night, beautiful, delightful evening next to La Voz Deliciosa René.
And the third member of our broadcast team, Emmanuel Marquez, is still out on paternity leave. So we want to wish Emmanuel, his wife Alejandra, and their twin babies a wonderful night as they watch us tonight. Thank you to everybody watching us on Borderland TV and MASL TV on the YouTube Live channel and spending part of your Friday night with us. A special welcome to everybody watching us from Turlock and the San Fernando Valley. Thanks for tuning in. Pablo, saludos a quién.
Saludos, bueno, voy a mandar saludos con mucho orgullo y mucho amor a mi queridísima esposa Abril Ramos, porque pues no creo que les interese mucho, ¿verdad? Pero ya aquí en el chisme, pues el domingo es mi cuarto aniversario, bueno, nuestro cuarto aniversario. Así que pues aprovecho para mandarle un besote y un abrazo a mi mujer.
And of those 4 years, Pablo, we have a quick question. Of those 4 years, how many times have you had to sleep on the couch? Oh, no, we're just kidding. Of course, you don't have to answer that.
No puedo decir. No puedo decir, pero so, I mean, I was about to, how do you call that? To make a complaint, to call the police one time, because she's strong, but no, I mean, I decided to sleep on the couch better.
Queremos dar saludos a todos los que están viendo México, especialmente a Tijuana, porque, como saben, tenemos 4 o 5 jugadores, Pablo, que vienen de Tijuana y las familias de ellos nos están viendo, incluyendo a quién, Pablo.
A Marquito, el nene rojo, a Cristian, el gladiador, Gutiérrez.
Omar Tapia.
Ernesto, el Chapo Luna.
Y Marco Rojo. Ya no dijiste eso.
Sí.
Y a Daniel, un jugador nuevo de los Coyotes que apenas va hacer su primer juego hoy?
Bueno, probablemente hoy vaya a debutar. Esperemos que sí, después de una larga lesión. Que es Daniel el demonio Viela, como le dicen.
All right. So thank you for joining us wherever you're watching us from around the United States. Send us your tweets at El Paso Coyotes. We love to hear from you and say hi to us, or follow the live chat on the YouTube Live. As a matter of fact, we'd like to say hello to Hannah Warner, who's already chatting it up on the YouTube live chat, and she's going for the Express tonight. Thanks for watching us, Hannah.
And we also want to remember everybody that this game is brought to you by Borderland TV and also by Garcia Asociados International Trade Solutions.
All right, the Coyotes are coming into tonight's game with a record of 5-7, already falling behind the Soles de Sonora for second place in the Southwest Division. They're looking to break a 5-game winning streak tonight against the Express, who come in with a record of 2-12. This is the third meeting between the two teams this season. The Coyotes winning the first game here in El Paso 8-7 in a thriller back on the 2nd of December. Then a couple days later, on December 8th, the Turlock returned the favor to the Coyotes, winning by a score of 9-6 in the madhouse that is the Turlock Indoor Arena. Pablo, how does the team feel about their chances for tonight's game?
I think there are great chances to get a positive result tonight. The Turlock Express, we know that they have about 3 key players that they are really good on managing the pace of the game and their technique. But I believe some of them won't be playing tonight.
By a couple of them due to injury, which includes their leading scorer, number 24, Ivan Campos. Mm-hmm. Also number 10, Adrian Gutierrez, and number 14, Martin Aritza. They're not on the lineup for today, so the Turlock of Express are going to be a little short-handed against the Coyotes.
Malo para el Turlock, bueno para los Coyotes.
All right, Pablo, we are a couple of minutes away from the starting lineups. Do you want to give us the starting lineup for our El Paso Coyotes tonight?
Absolutely, Rene, absolutely. Anything you say. So the starting lineup is going to be with number 21 goalkeeper Eduardo Arevalo, one of the newest players of the Coyotes after the injury of Molina. And number 6, defender Ernesto El Chapo Luna. Number 52, defender Marco Vidal. Number 4, midfielder the Gladiator Gutierrez. Number 24, midfielder the Hugo La Roca Puentes. And
the Borderland legend, number 29.
Yes, el Malenísimo Frías.
Everybody remembers
El
Maleno
ídolo.
Frias from his days con los Indios de Ciudad Juárez.
Sí, y que ha estado mejorando bastante en esta temporada.
You were commenting the other day, Maleno Frias is like a good wine. He's getting better with age.
Yeah, exactly. Like wine or like, well, better say tequila.
And Pablo, will you give us the coaching staff for the Coyotes also, please?
Coaching staff. Okay, coach is going to be Jesus El Puma Enriquez, assistant Jair Olivares, and Arnoldo Ceniceros.
All right, and then let me give you the starting items for the visiting Turlock Express. Their goalkeeper for tonight is going to be jersey number 1, Edgar Martinez. Their defensive pair to start off the game is going to be number 15, Adrian Pulido. And with him is going to be number 4, Luis Martinez. In the midfield is another one of the Pulido clan is going to be number 9, Arturo Pulido. Alongside with him is going to be number 12, Jorge Carmona. And starting at forward today is one of their newer players, number 21, Isabi. And the head coach for the visiting Turlock Express is Chris Hanser.
Quiero pedir disculpas. Mencioné a Marco Rojo. No es Marco Rojo. Siempre tengo un tic es automático, no puedo hacer nada al respecto. Bueno, si puedo, una disculpa a la familia de Rojo, del nene, es Manuel Rojo, no Marco Rojo. Disculpas de nuevo.
Remember, send us your tweets at El Paso Coyotes. We are literally a couple minutes away here from the starting lineups. From the kickoff. We're just going through the starting lineups here on the field, and then we're gonna do the national anthem, and then we'll kick off the game. All right, we have a couple more people that joined us on the live chat on YouTube. So we want to say hello to Hector Zamora, who says "Vamos Coyotes," and to Juan Acosta. Again, thanks for joining us. Pablo, the Coyotes, confidence a little shaken on our 5-game losing streak. Of course, 3 of those games are against the undefeated Fury of Monterrey, the only undefeated team of the Major Arena Soccer League. So nothing you put your head down about. But is that confidence still there that the season started so great for the Coyotes, and they hit a bit of a rough patch here lately? Is that confidence still there for the Coyotes?
Of course, I think there's still confidence. Of course, it was a little shaken, but since the beginning, we all knew that it wasn't going to be easy. They weren't going to be winning all games. We knew we had some tough squads to compete with. So I think there's confidence, and especially I think that people here is getting crazy about Coyotes. The crowd is being crazy. A lot of people have been attending the games. So that's I think I'm gonna say that's the 6th or the 7th player of the team. Yeah. No me entendió.
Oh, the 7th player. Oh, the extra man.
The extra man.
The 7th player.
6 or 7. Oh yeah. What is the extra man? Yeah. Or woman. We have to say man or the extra person.
The extra person.
Yeah.
That motivation. And if you remember last week's broadcast, the fans actually in the 4th quarter when the Coyotes were down really got behind the team and gave them that extra push. Unfortunately, still came up a bit short, but you could feel that passion that the fans are bringing to each game.
Yo en esta semana me dediqué a hacer unas ceremonias, unos rituales de vudú. Con unos muñequitos así que tienen así como el uniforme del Turlock para darle así unos alfileres, pero vamos a ver si funciona.
All right, we have a full slate of games around the Major Arena Soccer League this season. So we're gonna, as the game goes, we're gonna try to update you with the scores around the league and also give you the scores of the games from Wednesday and Thursday. We are gonna step aside real quick for the Star Spangled Banner. All right, we are ready for the kickoff here at the El Paso Coliseum for tonight's MASL clash between the hometown El Paso Coyotes and the visiting Express from Turlock. As Pablo had mentioned earlier, Turlock is coming in without a couple of their best players, so we'll see how the younger guys that are replacing them react. And also another interesting note from the Turlock Express. The league allows you to suit up 15 players, Pablo. Turlock is only suiting up 14 players tonight, but one of their extra players is the backup goalie. So they're really going to be with 12 field players. So we'll see how the head coach rotates their players in and out, and see. We're going to check out for a little fatigue in the second half of the game.
Yeah, it's interesting. Let's see how it plays out.
And another note that we heard was that actually Turlock didn't make the trip till Paso. They didn't leave Turlock till actually this morning. So imagine that over 14-hour drive from California to El Paso.
So you're saying that my voodoo dolls work?
Well, your pregame voodoo doll work. We'll see the ones you use for the actual game.
A mí me llama la atención, primero que nada, los tacos de Maleno. ¿Están bien bonitos? O los lavó muy bien, o a mí son del estilo que a ti no te gusta y yo te conozco.
Is he sporting the all whites?
Te conozco.
He's sporting the all white? The all white cleats tonight?
Sí, así de tenista. Sí.
All right, for this first period, the El Paso, actually, let's go over the uniforms real quick. The El Paso Coyotes are in an all-black kit, black top, black shorts, and black socks. And the visiting Express
Beautiful!
are in their gray tops with black shorts and black socks. So it's almost a little similar uniforms, just the only thing different is the top.
Se ven bien guapos.
And then also, let's go over the game officials. Our head official for tonight is Marco Antonio Vega. And his first assistant is Jose Hernandez. So, Pablo, when you're not liking the calls, you know who to go after, Mr. Marco Antonio Vega. All right, we are seconds away here from starting tonight's game. Again, thank you for watching us on Borderland TV. And we are underway here in El Paso, Texas. Coyotes looking for a quick outlet. Luna always paired with his defensive partner, number 52, Marco Vidal. Some of you might remember Vidal from his playing days in the Liga MX, including with los Tiburones Rojos del Veracruz.
Mira, los tacos blancos.
Puentes in the corner, looking for tries the wall pass, intercepted by Pulido. Turlock looking for an outlet, and it's going to be cut off by Maleno Frias. Luna. Midfield play, looking for an outlet. Vidal. Christian Gutierrez asking for a wall pass, does not receive it. Christian Gutierrez sporting one of the captain's armbands today for the Coyotes. They're going to put it into the corner, looking for Maleno Frias, is able to body up, make the turn, Marco Gonzalez.
And the commencement of the game is brought to you by Oscar Arrieta from Allstate. 915-598-9000. Oscar Arrieta. Goal! Uy.
Stopped by number 1, Martinez, for the Turlock Express. Gives a quick outlet to Pulido, who's going to play it back to Martinez. Full wholesale changes for both teams on the fly. We are nearing the 13-minute mark here in the first. Coyotes looking for an outlet. Turi Vega keeps his head up. Possible break.
A good chance.
Villela. Yeah. David Salas on the turn. Salas chips in.
¡Golazo!
Good for the El Paso Coyotes.
Golazo al estilo Salas, René.
David Salas receives the pass.
Zlatan. Salas Zlatan.
That patience he had to receive the ball, make the turn, and then calmly chip it over the goaltender.
Yeah.
And let's not overlook the assist by the new El Paso Coyote, number 8, Daniel
Villela. First game and first pass, and it's a goal. So this goal is brought to you by Radio Deportiva 1560, estación radial deportiva con los mejores eventos de Juárez, El Paso y Las Cruces. Además de la programación de W Deportes.
For David Salas, that's his 6th goal of the season. So we're with 13:06 remaining here in the first. The Coyotes jump out to a quick 1-0
Yeah,
lead.
it was not easy, Rene. I mean, he had to turn around and then decide like in less than a second.
Not only did he have the goalie bearing down on him, he also had one of the Turlock defenders pressuring him, and he still had the patience to get that ball over and into the goal.
Yeah.
Turlock in midfield. Martinez. All the way back to the other Martinez. We have two Martinez on the pitch for Turlock, including the goaltender. Jermaine with a shot from the yellow line, and it's going to go high. Of course, and then not only do Turlock have two Martinezes, they also have three Pulidos, which include Anthony, Arturo, and Adrian. Quick outlet for the Coyotes. Looking for the new player. Actually, he's going to let it go. Goes to number 11, Tapia. Tapia trying to make the turn onto his preferred left foot. They're going to cycle it. Christian Gutierrez looking for a pass. Has Luna if he wants him. He's going to go to Tapia. Luna's going to go back to his defensive position. Midfield play. Coyotes being patient. Gatica. Another new member of the El Paso Coyotes who started the season with, if you remember,
Very good.
the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas. Now he's a brand new El Paso Coyotes. Welcome to the team, Fernando.
Qué buena jugada del argentino.
El Argentino. Ortega for the Turlock. Goes wide. Tight angle. Wasn't able to get a direction on it. Still Turlock and the El Paso Coyotes. Christian Gutierrez, possible break. He's going to turn it back. He was going to go for a change. Ortega for Turlock. Trying to go through three defenders. Still in possession. Loses it over. Pareja, is that Pareja Rios? Pareja Rios. Oh, nice shot and nice stop. Coyotes doing a good job of going from defense to offense pretty quick here in this first quarter, Pablo.
Qué bonito se ve el uniforme, ¿verdad, René?
Especially very good for us broadcaster, the differentiation, the numbers.
I actually think that it looks like, fashionable. Like there's luxury, it's elegant. It's a great contrast between the black,
the white,
and then you add the shoes, like Maleno's shoes, the white ones.
You forgot the sprinkling in of the green on the uniform also makes it very light.
I mean, I get confused. I see Maleno and then I see also Luis Miguel at the same time.
Midfield play here in El Paso. We have 10:35 left in the first. El Paso Coyotes with an early 1-0 lead. Again, send us your tweets to at El Paso Coyotes or join the live chat on the YouTube Live.
And I also wanted to mention the new goalkeeper, Arevalo. He has a lot of experience. He's originally from Chihuahua. He was raised there, but he's also a U.S. citizen,
Dual nationality.
Exactly. And he's not as good as Molina with his feet. He doesn't have that great technique, but he has a lot of reflex behind under the goal. So let's see. Hopefully that'll help, and also his experience will help too.
All right, Coyotes still with possession of the ball. Marco Gonzalez. Marco Gonzalez, who we'll remember, is the emergency keeper. Oh, possible counterattack, but Turlock is unable to change it. Again, Marco Gonzalez is the emergency goalkeeper, and just like you were saying earlier, our new goalkeeper, not as confident as Chuy Molina with his feet, and already has a couple little errant passes here in the first quarter.
Venga, Maleno, bien. Como Messi.
Maleno. Again, Maleno Frias and Christian Gutierrez are the two captains for tonight's game for the El Paso Coyotes. Luna. Villela playing his first game as a Coyote.
He looks good, Villela. I mean, after his injury, he looks pretty good.
A very severe injury, which he suffered in preseason.
Está como suelto, se siente ligero, se ve con confianza.
Midfield play for the Coyotes. Luna. Vidal. Little triangle between the two defensemen and the goalkeeper. Trying to just find a little break. Here's David Salas. Looking for his second goal. Can he make the turn?
No, too much.
Well defended by Pulido.
Que
Still
lo
loose
revise
ball.
el doctor. Llévelo con el urólogo.
David Salas comes back. Both teams is going for a couple changes. Rojo on the pitch now with his counterpart on defense, Marco Gonzalez. Rojo. Back to the keeper. Marco Gonzalez, can they connect? Little give and go. Just off. They were looking for a handball. No call. And Turlock unable to hold any possession here in the first quarter. We have 8 minutes left here in the first. Again, thank you for watching us on Borderland TV. Marco Gonzalez. Rojo.
El nene.
Rojo's looking for a partner. Tapia, they're going to play it back. Looking for Turi Vega off the wall. Is able to corral it. Can he make the turn? Yes. Turi Vega, he's going to take the shot. Well defended by the Turlock defender. Number 12, Carmona.
Aquí tengo los muñequitos de vudú, Aquí los tengo. ¿Qué quieres que haga, René? ¿No? Así lo dejo, ¿verdad?
Nothing yet.
Okay, that's fine.
Ernesto Luna looking. Oh, little touch pass. Oh, collision. It's going to go in. A pass set up by Tapia. A little deflection by Marco Gonzalez, and it's going to trickle in.
Yeah, it was a little reflection, but my voodoo dolls.
So we're going to give that goal to number 30, Marco Gonzalez for the El Paso Coyotes. For Marco, that's his 5th goal of the season. So we are at the 7:15 mark in the first quarter, and it was a loose ball. Omar Tapia putting the leading pass. Marco Gonzalez was able to get there. A little crash between the goalie, the defender, and Marco Gonzalez, and he got just enough of it for it to trickle in.
I actually kind of forgot what happened. Like it was like
all right,
it was like it was a great play. I mean, they did pretty good passing, but
it was
at the end, I was like, what happened?
It was a quick goal that came out of nowhere.
Yes.
Is what you're saying?
Yes, it was some divine help.
All right, so keep sending us your live chat. We like to say hello to Jason Ingle, who is also going for Turlock.
And this goal is brought to you by Magia Digital 100.7, música grupera, banda y norteña.
Queremos mandar saludos a Emanuel Márquez y su esposa Alejandra Ortiz, que nos están viendo desde su casa. Y a los cuates, claro, a Matías y Regina.
Que seguramente en este momento deben estar muy ocupados. Con mucha lloradera por ahí, pero es bonito.
So, un abrazo y un beso para toda la familia.
Sí.
All right, the El Paso Coyotes increase their lead to 2-0 here at the El Paso County Coliseum tonight.
Y también queremos mandar saludos a la gente de aquí El Paso, a ti que nos estás viendo, que estás comiendo unas palomitas, iba a decir papitas, pero no puedo decir la marca, a ti que no dejas ver la tele a tu esposa, a ti, a todos ustedes les queremos mandar saludos.
And remember, if you're watching us here in El Paso, join us. Come out and join us next Thursday. We're going to have another home game here in the El Paso Coliseum. It's going to be against the only undefeated team in the Major Arena Soccer League, the Fury of Monterrey. Should be an exciting game here in the El Paso Coliseum. ¿Verdad, Pablo?
Oh, yes. That is going to be, again, a battle. Of course, we know they're pretty good, but our Coyotes are improving even more. And they're showing a more solid game.
All right. Ball is back into play after that goal. Goes out of bounds, and it's going to be in possession of the Coyotes. Christian Gutierrez is going to tee it up. Christian Gutierrez, Pablo, never afraid to shoot from any spot in the field. Case in point. Goes a little wide, but here we go, Vidal. Oh, Vidal! Gatica. Great shot by Vidal. Just goes about a foot wide. Oh, Gatica using that big body. Almost runs over number 44. Angel Hernandez of the Turlock Express. Looks like Gatica's they're gonna use him as like the basketball post-up player. Use the wide frame of him to try to post up the defender, receive the ball, make a quick turn, and either shoot or pass the ball to a oncoming Coyote player.
Bien,
nice
Puentes.
Intercepted. Possible break for the Coyotes.
The Rock.
Puentes tries it with the left foot, goes about 2 feet wide. Counterattack for Turlock.
Bien,
nice
bien.
defending, Marco Gonzalez. Christian Gutierrez, 1 against 3, still tries to get the shot off. You're kind of player, Pablo.
Yeah, of course.
It doesn't matter how many defenders.
I'm trembling.
He always thinks he could score.
Yes. Well, that's the attitude, isn't it? Hey, I also wanted to mention Hugo Puentes. Last game, he scored what 3 or 4 goals?
Had the hat trick.
I'm sorry. Yeah, he's been. We have to retain that player because otherwise, the Manchester United is gonna come and get him.
Here comes the Turlock Express. Can get the shot off? Yes, they can. By number 47 Ortega goes just a little wide. Oh no, I'm sorry, 47 Villegas.
Es la brujería.
Here comes the Coyotes. And speaking of Hugo Puentes, him and Christian Gutierrez are the leading scorers for the El Paso Coyotes this season with 17 goals, which ranks them.
17. Bien, Maleno. Villela, pareja. No, Villela nada más. Se apoya en pareja.
El Pareja Rios. Again, the 17 goals for Puentes and Gutierrez ranks them number 7. They're tied for number 7th in the league for the top goal scorers. All right, we are under 5 minutes here left in the fast-moving first quarter, Pablo. Hardly any stoppages of play.
Yeah. I think, Coyotes is dominating the
and
game.
Just as we say that, there's a foul on the pitch against one of the Coyotes. Is that against number 8? Daniel
So that's the first. It is the first foul, right?
I think that's the first foul of the game, and I think there's only been 1 or 2 balls that have gone out of play.
We just love each other, you guys. You know, Turlock and Coyotes. We just love each other. That's why we love you guys. We love Turlock. We love California.
The San Fernando Valley. Everybody watching us in Turlock.
Yes.
Todos los que están viendo en el país, uno de los países más bonitos del mundo, México, and everybody watching us around the United States or Canada or wherever you're watching us from tonight. Ball back in play. Luna, gonna go back to the El Paso goalkeeper again. Who's our goalkeeper for tonight? Eduardo
Arevalo. Y la gente se mete con Turlock. Pero está bien, es un ambiente muy familiar, muy bonito, muchos niños, todos lo pasan bien, mujeres hermosas, mujeres amables.
We like to say hello to Paco, who's at
Toro 11. ¿Qué dice? Ánimo a ganar.
Toros 11.
Toros 11.
Toros 11, who sent us a tweet. Paco, we hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. Thanks for your tweet.
Muchos saludos, Paco, gracias. Gracias por apoyar. ¡Hágalo, nene!
No, oh, David Salas, unable to control that quick moving pass off the wall.
Está Diego Salas, bien.
Diego. Christian Gutierrez gets on the left foot. Christian Gutierrez. Tries the power. Just a foot wide. Still an opportunity. Martinez.
Se hace el
let's talk about that play because it looks like the Turlock goalkeeper ran into his own player, Jermaine.
Yeah, I think so.
And who did they call a foul on?
I'm pretty sure it was going to be a foul from Gutierrez, but then the defender got into the same.
It looks like the referee was anticipating the contact from the Coyote player, but it was actually Jermaine and Martinez that ran into each other. But they're gonna call a foul, and Martinez just taking a quick minute to recuperate from that fall. We hope he's okay.
Hey, I like his gloves. Look, you see his gloves? It might be cold here at the Coliseum. Maybe it's California, so they're not used to this cold. But still, I like his style. I approve.
2:40 left here in the first. Again, thanks for joining us on Borderland TV and watching us on MASL TV on the YouTube Live.
Sí, y Coyotes tiene que estar aprovechando más, siento, porque están teniendo más el balón, están dominando y Turlock al parecer no puede tejer las jugadas. Se ven muy llanos, muy grises, valga la redundancia del uniforme, muy grises, muy diferentes a otros juegos que los hemos visto. No sé si sea la falta de campos, pero sí siento que Coyotes tiene que aprovechar más y anotar más goles.
Of course, like you said, the Coyotes have enjoyed the majority of the possession here tonight.
¡Ay, Diego Salas!
Gets out of the trap.
¡Hazme un hijo!
¡Diego Salas!
¡Golazo!
Salas, the brother of
¡Qué
David Salas,
golazo! ¡Qué bárbaro!
gets his own goal. So we're here at the 151 mark in the first quarter.
¿Pero qué se hace? Señora, usted, mamá de Diego y de David, pues que cómo le hizo.
For Diego Salas, that's his 5th goal of the season.
Oiga, porque no tiene otros por ahí que también los pase acá.
Let's talk about that play,
Vamos a
Pablo.
fichar.
Diego Salas was being pressured on his own defensive end by the Turlock Express player. He did a one-time move on him, got easily passed by him, kept dribbling past midfield, got to his own yellow line, took the left-footed shot.
Yeah.
Nobody came up
with a
from the
lot
Turlock.
of confidence. It was like poetry, but it was almost an offensive poetry.
Coyotes on the attack, 3-0 here in the first quarter. Nice little way to gaining confidence for the Coyotes, coming out with a very quick and decisive first quarter. Gatica.
And we have to remember this score is nothing in this type of sport, so they shouldn't Coyotes shouldn't stop concentrating. So this goal is brought to you by Digital Book Creative, Digital Menu Boards websites, and digital marketing.
Our good friends at Digital Bowl. Gatica gonna get the ball. Can he pass it off? Oh, nice little turn. He was trying to get intercepted by Carmona. Body check by Pulido against Turi Vega, and there's gonna be a foul on Turi Vega against
Second foul
number 9
of the season. I think. Of the season. Of the game.
All right, we are winding. We're under a minute here in the first quarter. Ortega looking for a ball. Pulido. Oh, possible counterattack for the Coyotes.
Venga, demonio, hazte lucir.
Oh, nice
Oh
little
my
deep
God.
fake.
Oh my God.
Villela.
Ay,
Oh, unable to connect with Rojo. Again, I remember Rojo, Villela, Gutierrez, and Tapia actually
Yes.
all played together last season with a Baja Atletico, who were the same division as the El Paso Coyotes. So we got to see him firsthand 4 times last season, Pablo, and it's nice to have him on our side. I'll be the first one to say that this year. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter here from the El Paso County Coliseum.
Sí, el primer cuarto es traído a ustedes por parte de Switch FM 105.9, la radio positiva, música pop en español e inglés, desde los clásicos hasta lo más reciente.
So at the end of the first quarter, here from the El Paso County Coliseum, we have a score of the El Paso Coyotes 3, the Turlock Express 0, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
Adiós.
Radio Deportiva 1560.
La estación deportiva de la frontera, los mejores eventos deportivos locales, nacionales e internacionales, con las voces más reconocidas de Juárez y El Paso. Obtén la información más completa, a toda hora y en todo momento. Y síguenos en cualquiera de nuestras 7 plataformas. Radio Deportiva 1560 AM, pasión en acción.
When a special ability comes naturally, we must nurture it and let it shine. The artistic division.
We're back here for the start of the second quarter, live from El Paso, Texas, and the El Paso County Coliseum for tonight's major Arena Soccer League game between the El Paso Coyotes and the Turlock Express. Here at the start of the second quarter, we have our El Paso Coyotes winning by a score of 3-0. Pablo, your impressions of the first quarter?
Well, yeah, as I mentioned, the Coyotes have been dominating the game. I'm surprised about the Turlock Express. I haven't seen them this quiet, you know. But of course, maybe they'll be responding this second quarter. And actually, this second quarter es traído ustedes por parte de Imagen Diagnóstica. Si se quieren hacer resonancias, tomografías, ultrasonidos, que el niño se lastimó, radiologías, para usted, mamografías, ecocardiogramas, perdón. Imagen Diagnóstica, más que un laboratorio, encuéntranos en Plaza Renacimiento en Ciudad Juárez.
All right, here comes the Coyotes trying to get out of their defensive zone. Nice little heel pass by Rojo. Pareja Rojas. Pareja Rios. Maleno trying to get around Jermaine. Nice defensive stop by Jermaine. Passes it to Villegas.
Le faltó el respeto.
Villegas looking for Hernandez. Villegas. No foul. Here comes possible counterattack. Oh, Maleno Frias trying to do a little flip pass. And controlled by the Express. Let's remind everybody watching us at home that the Turlock Express are without 3 significant players of their roster, which include Adrian Gutierrez, Ivan Campos, and Martin Arista, who did not make the trip to El Paso tonight. Martinez looking for one of his, for Villegas. Looks like in the first couple minutes here, Pablo, in the second quarter, the Express being a little more more aggressive.
Yeah, they have a more offensive attitude. I guess they're trying to look for their first goal, and that's good. That's good to bring more a more exciting game.
Again, we love to hear from you, so send us a tweet at El Paso Coyotes and use the hashtag EP Coyotes and hashtag join our pack. And we have their first goal by the Turlock Express. It's going to be by number 9. Arturo Polido.
No, René, no. Muy mal.
His 9th goal of the season.
Maldita sea, René. Pero fue un golazo. It was a great, great shot. So, I forgive him. It's okay.
And Pablo, we were just mentioning how the Express have come out here in the second quarter and been more aggressive, and that aggressiveness pays off with a very early goal here. We have 12:37 left in the second.
Yeah, of course. It's also an experienced team, so I knew they were gonna have a different method for this.
Christian Gutierrez! Oh, nice! Nice deflection by Martinez.
That was a great deflection, but I'm going to tell you something. For example, right now, Christian Gutierrez, he always, he shoots as fast, as strong as he can. So the goalkeeper knew that. So all he did, he just
cut down the angle.
Positioned himself better. Yes,
he cut down the angle, and
and pray to God.
and he got a piece of he did have a deflection on it, and it did influence the shot of Christian Gutierrez. Gutierrez on his left foot is going to be deflected by Carbona. Coyotes trying to get that goal back. Marco Vidal. The ball got stuck in his feet. Christian Gutierrez! Christian Gutierrez! Oh!
Fue con la de palos, René.
Turlock Express showing a little more spunk here in the second quarter. And there's going to be a foul against number 77, Jose Ortega. But that was a nice little offensive minute by the El Paso Coyotes, including 2 good shots by Christian Gutierrez. Again, we'll remind everybody, Christian Gutierrez could be very silent and just out of nowhere give you 2 or 3 goals.
Sí, creo, claro que tiene un gran disparo y necesita nada más que le dejen libre para tirar. Pero también creo que ahí es donde Cristian puede tener una sorpresa, donde ya están anticipando esos tiros, a lo mejor él puede cambiar la decisión y de esa manera puede sorprender más, porque así se le están anticipando.
Villela, nice cutoff by Carmona. Turlock, Jermaine looking for an outlet. Going to try to get the little give and go. Yeah, it's going to get back to Jermaine.
Come on, Jermaine. No.
And it's going to be poked away by the El Paso Coyote defender. It's going to come back to Marco Vidal. El Paso looking for an outlet.
Ay.
Oh, little mix up there between the goalie and Tapia.
It's okay.
Can the El Paso Coyotes recover and get out of their defensive zone? Diego Salas.
Bien.
Vidal. Oh, takes a hard bounce off the wall.
He shouldn't, yeah. Es que no debió dejarla rebotar. Pero es impresionante la técnica de Diego Salas,
Comes all the way back to Martinez. Loose in the midfield. Diego Salas trying to control it. It's going to go to Maleno Frias. Maleno against 2 defenders. Plays it back to Salas.
And what I like about Diego Salas is that he's a great player. He can dribble and everything, but still, most of the time he decides correctly. He always passes the ball when he has to, or he shoots when he has to. So that has a lot of value for a player, for an arena soccer player.
Coyote fans screaming for a handball, and there is going to be a handball against number 15, Adrian Pulido. Looks like the ball just took a funny hop on him and it just came up on his arm and touched it, and the referee is going to call a handball and reward a free kick to the El Paso Coyotes. Just inside the yellow line, Omar Tapia, Maleno Frias, little trying to tee it up to Turi Vega. Doesn't get there. Nice interception by the Turlock defenders. Coyotes. Omar Tapia. We'll remind everybody, Omar Tapia likes to shoot with that nice, powerful left foot. Looking for Maleno Frias. Turlock again, trying to do a little counterattack, little chip pass. Marco Gonzalez, nice, going to play it out of his zone. And it's going to trickle all the way to Turi Vega. Tapia. Coyotes are going to hold up play and go for 4 changes. Coyotes still hold a 3-1 lead here in the second period. We are at 9:30. 9:30 left here before halftime. We encourage everybody to hang with us through halftime. Halftime, we're going to go over the scoring recap of the first half, along with the league standings and the upcoming schedule for the league here for Saturday and Sunday.
Yo estoy seguro que esos tacos, esos naranjaditos, los blancos de Maleno, seguramente se los compraron en International Soccer. ¿Tú qué piensas, René?
The good guys at International Soccer?
Sí, pero ahí no venden calzones, René, porque yo sé que te andaban faltando, me contaste, pero ahí no venden.
Turlock with the quick, Turlock, Jermaine he was looking for a wall pass to Jose Ortega, and it's going to go just a little high and out of play.
Ahí nomás tienen marcas originales de jerseys, marcas originales de suéteres de portero, de guantes para portero. Nomás calzones no, René, nomás de fútbol y así.
Christian Gutierrez. Looking for an outlet are the Coyotes. Again, high ball pressure by Turlock. Can the Coyotes break it? No, they're going to be a turnover. Again,
a great turnover.
So far, the more aggressive Turlock Express here. Martinez.
El portero.
They can turn it into offense if they hurry up. It's going to be 2-on-2. Can they get the shot off? Coyotes recover on the defense. Turlock still with possession. Pulido comes to Carmona. Carmona trying to make the turn. No go. A possible outlet. Hugo Puentes. The El Paso Coyotes on the counterattack, and number 24, Hugo Puentes. For Puentes, that is going to be his 18th goal of the season, moving up the ranks of the top goal scorers in the MASL.
And this goal is brought to you by Eleto Sport. Eleto Sport brand produces all soccer-related products, including shoes, balls, protective gear, goalkeeper equipment, referee equipment, clothing, offering great quality and the latest trends. Golazo del Roca Puentes.
So just when it looked like the Turlock Express were gaining more momentum and creeping towards that second goal, the El Paso Coyotes get the turnover, and Christian Gutierrez makes a nice outlet pass to Hugo Puentes. And Puentes, look, we've seen him all season. He never misses. When he has a chance, he puts it in the net.
No, aparte, a Puentes no es muy difícil que lo puedas tumbar. Tiene una fortaleza impresionante.
All right, so we have a new score here in El Paso of 4-1. We have 8 minutes left here before halftime. Turlock is going to put the ball back into play.
Este es el momento sexy del partido.
Martinez. Oh, watch out with the Coyote girls. We're going to have a restart by the El Paso goalie, number 21, Eduardo.
Those Coyote girls are looking pretty nice tonight.
Saludos a las muchachas de los Coyotes.
Y saludos a LT Studio. Ya ven, a todos los que nos están viendo del Paso, de Juárez, vengan aquí a ver a los Coyotes, disfruten de esta gran actividad y aquí van a estar esperándolos las Coyote Girls. ¿Qué más quieren?
Again, we have a great turnout here in inside the El Paso Coliseum tonight. And if you're watching us here from Ciudad Juárez or El Paso or Las Cruces, Sunland Park, wherever you're watching us, remember we have another home game this coming Thursday against the division leading and the only undefeated team in the Major Arena Soccer League, the Monterrey Flash. And we love for you to join us here and be part of this, join our pack.
Yes.
The El Paso Coliseum.
Yes, we need El Paso to join our pack. We need.
¡Oh, Gatica!
Oye, se estrena el argentino, boss.
Fernando Gatica gets his first goal as a El Paso Coyote.
Aso. Gatica, no hemos sabido bien cómo se debe pronunciar. Tendremos que preguntárselo a él. Pero creo que es hora de tomarse un mate.
So he gets his first goal. He receives the ball, makes a turn. Actually, he was looking to pass. Then he realized he had a clear angle for the Fernando Gatica, the newest member of the El Paso Coyotes, getting his first goal of the game. He got, like I was saying earlier, he actually received the ball a little past the yellow line. Pablo, he was looking to pass the ball, but he saw that he was not being defended. So he goes, hey, I'm going to take the shot.
Of course.
Take the shot. And perfectly placed shot. And gets past number 1, Edgar Martinez, the goalkeeper of Turlock. So now with...
No, and I really like the... Awesome. What happened there?
Oh, we have we had a timeout. No, we have a timeout. The second quarter timeout here with 7:09 left here in the second quarter. The new score is the Coyotes of El Paso 5, the Turlock Express 1.
No,
Again, we'll remind also everybody that the Turlock Express are not only playing tonight, but they're also going to play on Sunday, this Sunday, January 21st, against the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas down in the Rio Grande Valley here in the great state of Texas.
Oh, Gatica is a great player. As soon as I saw him here on the pitch, he controls pretty good the ball. He has a powerful shot, and also he covers the ball pretty well. So he looks pretty strong. I think that's pretty good for
we said, he has a wide frame and like think of the basketball post player where you post up your defender, you receive the ball, then you make the turn on him. For Gatica, it's actually his first game with the Coyotes, his third game overall. He played the first 2 games with Rio Grande Valley, and his first goal on the season.
Yes, and this goal was brought to you by LT Studio, the best studio dance in El Paso, with 2 locations, west side and east side.
And we're going to have a stoppage of play and put quickly back into play by the Turlock Express.
The crowd is pretty excited, Rene.
They're into it. They're into it, demanding more goals from the Coyotes.
Yes. Esa es la filosofía. Ese es el guardiolismo. Hay que meter más goles y más goles y más y hay que ir siempre por más. No conformarse.
So at the beginning of the second quarter, the Turlock Express came out with a little more aggression, a little more high ball pressure. Did get the first goal of the second quarter, and the El Paso Coyotes have responded with the last 2 goals to increase their goal lead to 4, now by a score of 5-1. Turlock looking to get into the offensive zone. Left-hand corner, little overlap play. They're going to play to Hernandez. Angel loses it.
Uy.
Oh, Angel Hernandez.
¡Ah! ¡Arévalo!
Great stop by the Coyote goalkeeper. Valeno
¿Qué pasó ahí?
Frias. Possible 3-on-2
Pero no lo
counter
pueden
break.
tocar.
Diego Salas. Diego trying to control the ball in the corner. He's going to turn around and shoot. Can it come back to him? And he's going to play it back to Vidal. Oh, no. Maleno Frias a little... maybe I think his cleat just came out.
Yeah, he's okay. He's a tough guy. He's from the barrio. It's okay.
And he's just going to take his time putting his cleat back on. And, all right, he's back up and ready to go.
El Luis Miguel Juarense.
Kristen Gutierrez has an assist tonight, no goals. A little give and go. Kristen Gutierrez was going to take the
¡Saca la
shot.
escopeta!
Oh, he tries to play a wall pass to himself. Nice idea.
Muy bien, Puentes.
Great defense by Hugo Puentes.
Yes. ¡Uy, qué golazo!
A little premature there by Pablo Diablo. Quick outlet by Turlock. Luna, nice interception by Luna. Gonna play it off? No.
Ay.
Yassi.
Ay. No.
Counterattack.
Okay, counterattack, yes.
Possibility for Turi Vega? No.
Bien,
Puentes. Gonna
bien,
lay it
bien,
off
Puentes.
to Marco Gonzalez.
Oh, bien, el portero.
Nice shot and even better save by Martinez of Turlock.
Yes.
Here comes another counterattack. No. Cut off by Puentes. He's going to put it in the corner.
Fueron
And
los
it's going to
guantes.
bounce and head over the glass.
Fueron los guantes.
We have 4:09 left here in the second. Again, stay with us during halftime as we go over the league standings and the upcoming schedule for Saturday and Sunday around the Major Arena Soccer League. We'd like to say hello to Maddie P, who joined the live chat here on YouTube. Thanks for joining us tonight, Maddie. Rojo. Oh, miscommunication by the Coyotes. Loose ball. It's going to be controlled by Pulido. Express trying to set up their offense. 2 of the Pulido brothers are on the pitch right now. Ivan Rios seeing some action here now for Turlock. Pulido trying to go through 2 defenders.
I like what
And
I'm
he's
seeing right now. I like the game. I like how Coyotes is playing.
On the pitch also for Turlock now is number 23, Jose Acosta Moreno, seeing his first couple minutes of the game. Again, we'll remind everybody that Turlock is only fielding 14 players, including a backup goalie. Usually in Major Arena Soccer League, you're allowed up to 15 players. Coyotes shouldn't be taking any chances. Here comes Marco Gonzalez, makes a turn, plays it off. It's going to be intercepted by Martinez. And Turlock is going to clear their defensive zone. Try
Bien
to
salido Martinez.
make quick offense, and it's going to be cut off by Rojo. It's going to be a little midfield play here. David Salas trying to juke 2 players. Try to go. Oh, it goes through 2 players.
Todo tú.
Oh, and he's going to lose the ball.
Yeah.
Trickles to Edgar
Salas.
Martinez.
Salas versus the world.
Martinez with a nice, beautiful outlet pass. Turlock. Oh, they tee it up.
¡Oh! ¡Ay, Arévalo!
Nice shot by number 28, Ivan Rios for Turlock. But he shot it straight into the body of the El Paso goalkeeper, number 21, Eduardo.
Arévalo.
Arevalo.
Bien.
Loose ball here.
Como
in the midfield play.
Ronaldinho. ¿Se parece, no? ¿No se parece?
Vidal gets clipped, and yes, they're going to call that foul. On number 47, Villegas, El Manny. All right, we are under 2 minutes here before halftime.
So with a great location near the airport, you can make the most of your time when you stay with us. Just off Interstate 10, you'll be within easy reach of numerous local businesses, great shopping and dining options. Hilton Garden Inn by the airport, one of the Coyotes' main sponsors.
All right, we have a dead ball. It's going to be put back into play by the Coyotes. Vidal. Omar Tapia. Vidal going to play it all the way across to Arevalo. Christian Gutierrez, nice quick turn. Oh, Gatica trying to use that ball, but it comes back to, and they're going to call a foul against, against number 6, against the defender, Adrian. I'm sorry, and that's Anthony Pulido against Gatica. How we were just talking about it, using that wide frame and posting up his defender. The defender had to come across him, pulled him down.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. As a defender, those kind of players are pretty hard to defend. To actually defend. To stop, to block.
And we're going to have a timeout here by the El Paso Coyotes. Are going to use their timeout before losing it in halftime.
And what do you think about the goalkeeper's jersey, Rene? Do you like it or not?
For the Coyotes or for Turlock?
The Coyotes.
I'm okay with it.
You like more the Turlock goalkeeper?
I like the
He's more handsome?
The wine red color.
Yeah.
Than the neon.
I like the
neon green. I'm not a fan of neon colors.
Well, I don't know. I saw like you were telling me about your calzones. You like to buy like green ones, right? No?
All right. We have a score here of 5-1 in the El Paso County Coliseum between the El Paso Coyotes and the Turlock Express. Again, we like to say hello to everybody that's watching us in Turlock tonight and the San Fernando Valley. Thanks for tuning in to Borderland TV and the MASL TV on the YouTube Live. All right. The Coyotes are winning by a score of 5-1. We have 1:19 left here before halftime. Nice timeout by the Coyotes because they're in the offensive zone. And they took the opportunity to see. Let's see what El Chuy Enriquez drew up for this kick.
Yeah, apparently Chuy Enriquez has been making a good job tonight, directing the game. ¡Golazo! ¡Golazo del gladiador del Coliseo!
Number 4, Christian Gutierrez gets on the scoring sheet for his also 18th goal of the season, joining Hugo Puentes.
Este escopetazo es traído a ustedes por parte de Mitre, the official soccer ball of the MASL season. Mitre footballs have been crafted, designed, and developed for almost 200 years since the brand was first established in 1817. Mitre.
All right.
Official football.
We're here in El Paso Coyotes 6, the Turlock Express 1. Turlock trying to get back into the offensive zone. Valeno Frias makes a turn on Jermaine. Still has Martinez to beat. And no foul on Maleno Frias. Here we go, midfield play. Turlock, opportunity to get into the offensive zone. They're going to slow it up a little. All right, still loose. Maleno Frias looking for a little more contact.
Y también hay que tener en cuenta que Turlock, podremos ir 6-1, pero ¿recuerdan el partido anterior contra Turlock aquí en casa? Que íbamos ganando por bastantes goles y al final Turlock nos hizo la vida imposible.
Yeah, and ended up with the final score of Coyotes 8 against the Turlock Express 7. Exactly, very good point. The El Paso Coyotes jumped out onto an early lead, and at the end of the game, was pretty much just hanging on for dear life, and they were able to escape with the 1-goal lead back in early December. Martinez comes out for Turlock, and he's able to corral it. Nice little body shield. Jermaine. Here comes
Ahí tiene.
Rios. Pareja Rios. Little tug. Puentes tries to squeeze it in. Martinez controls it for Turlock, and he's going to outlet for number 44, Angel Hernandez. And we are at the end of the second quarter here from El Paso, Texas, inside the historic El Paso County Coliseum. We have a halftime score of the El Paso Coyotes 6 and the Turlock Express 1.
This halftime is brought to you by Eureka Signs. Eureka Signs is the premier provider of corporate, commercial, and business signage for El Paso and Phoenix.
So we'll be right back after this commercial break. My name is Renato Chap with Pablo Saavedra. We are at the Digital Bull halftime show. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Radio Deportiva 1560.
La estación deportiva de la frontera, los mejores eventos deportivos locales, nacionales e internacionales, con las voces más reconocidas de Juárez y El Paso. Obtén la información más completa, a toda hora y en todo momento. Y síguenos en cualquiera de nuestras 7 plataformas. Radio Deportiva 1560 AM, pasión en acción.
Dance El Paso. Let's dance. LAT Studio offers the ultimate dance experience in both East and West Side, with classes in ballet, jazz, and hip hop. Dance is one of the best ways for kids to channel that boundless energy after school. And if you really want to get serious, you can also join one of our competitive dance teams. Register online at latstudio.com and receive your first month absolutely free. Or call us today, East Side off Pelicano or West Side off Remcon. See you there. Dance El Paso, let's dance! LAT Studio offers the ultimate dance experience in both East and West Side, with classes in ballet, jazz, and hip hop. Dance is one of the best ways for kids to channel that boundless energy after school. And if you really want to get serious, you can also join one of our competitive dance teams. Register online at latstudio.com and receive your first month absolutely free. Or call us today, East Side off Pelicano or West Side off Remcon. See you there.
Radio Deportiva 1560.
La estación deportiva de la frontera, los mejores eventos deportivos locales, nacionales e internacionales, con las voces más reconocidas de Juárez y El Paso. Obtén la información más completa, a toda hora y en todo momento. Y síguenos en cualquiera de nuestras 7 plataformas. Radio Deportiva 1560 AM, pasión en acción.
Que esté alguien con él, tipo, ya es cuando él sigue accidentes grandes o casual, más casual, pues que la gente dice, oh, me acerqué para que hubiera alguien ahí con él cuando se fue. Yo pienso que es más por uno que por ellos.
Pues no sé, tipo, tú estaría por él.
Yo le tengo pavor, pánico, miedo, estúpido
a la muerte, sí.
Entonces,
Bueno, no por el dolor, por lo que dejas, por lo que te faltó
no,
hacer.
porque no sé. Porque no sé.
Desconocido.
Ajá. Sí, le tengo
Yo siempre he pensado que sí seguimos vivos.
You know what's the best way to get rid of a fear?
No, man.
Do it.
Face it.
Pues sí, güey, el día que me muera, me voy a tener que aguantar.
When a special ability comes naturally, you must nurture it and let it shine. The artistic division at LAT Studio has been developing models and actors for the past 10 years. Models train on real production sets and parade multiple runway shows. Our acting course offers a spring and fall semester for both kids and adults. Come live your dreams under the lights, the camera, and the action. Register online at LATstudio.com. Try any of our 3 artistic courses absolutely free. Or call us today, Eastside off Pelicano or Westside off Remcon. See you there.
Radio Deportiva 1560.
La estación deportiva de la frontera, los mejores eventos deportivos locales, nacionales e internacionales, con las voces más reconocidas de Juárez y El Paso. Obtén la información más completa, a toda hora y en todo momento. Y síguenos en cualquiera de nuestras 7 plataformas. Radio Deportiva 1560 AM, pasión en acción.
Welcome back to tonight's halftime show sponsored by Digital Bull. My name is Rene Rocha, and with me tonight is Pablo Saavedra. We are going to go over real quick just the league standings and some scores from around the league. All right, we have already a couple finals from around. The Baltimore Blast defeats the Kansas City Comets by a score of 14-8. And just finishing up in St. Louis, it's the Ambush with leading over the Knights of Syracuse by a score of 8-5. We're going to go over the standings around the league real quick. Starting off in the Eastern Division, the defending champions of Baltimore Blast have a nice, comfy lead with their record of 10-2, followed by the Florida Tropics at 6-6, followed by Syracuse Knights 500 with a record of 5-5, and the Heat from Harrisburg with a record of 5-9. Moving over to the Central Division, it has the Milwaukee Wave leading it with a record of 12-3, which, if you remember, Milwaukee started off the season undefeated by winning their first 12 and are now on a 3-game losing streak. They are followed by the Rampage of Cedar Rapids with a record of 7-8. Then the Comets of Kansas City with 4-8. And the St. Louis Ambush with 2-11. Moving over to the Pacific Division, we had a bit of a upset last night in which saw the Ontario Fury defeat the San Diego Sockers, giving them their first defeat of the season. So now the Sockers lead the division with a record of 10-1, followed by the Fury at 7-6. The Tacoma Stars, one game behind the Fury with a record of 6-7, and our opponent tonight, the Turlock Express, rounding out the division with a record of 2-12. And moving on to our own Southwest Division, which finds the only undefeated team, Monterrey, with a record of 12-0, followed by Los Soles de Sonora with a record of 7-6, followed by our very own El Paso Coyotes with a record of 5-7. And rounding out the Southwest Division is the Barracudas of the Rio Grande Valley with a record of 2-11. So very quickly, we're going to go over the upcoming games around the league. Very busy weekend around the Major Arena Soccer League. Obviously, with the two games that have already ended tonight and our game. And starting off tomorrow, it's going to see the Syracuse Knights, who play tonight, are going over to Milwaukee to play the Wave. The Heat of Harrisburg is going to play against the defending champions in Baltimore. The Comets are going to go down to Florida to play the Tropics. Also tomorrow, the Tacoma Stars are going to be down here in the Rio Grande Valley in Texas to play the Barracudas. And rounding out Saturday night, it's going to be the San Diego Sockers visiting Los Soles de Sonora. And on Sunday, there's also 4 games around the Major Arena Soccer League. The Stars of Tacoma going to do back-to-back. This time they're going to host Monterrey. Also, Silver, like we said earlier, the Knights of Syracuse are going to visit the Ambush. And the Turlock Express are going to play back-to-back also, this time against the Rio Grande Valley Barracudas down in the valley. And closing out the weekend around the Major Arena Soccer League is the Fury of Ontario. Even though they played last night, they're going to play again tomorrow. On Sunday, this time in San Diego against the Sockers. So we are a couple minutes here away from the second half. We are going to go for a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back to start the third quarter.
Dance El Paso, let's dance! LAT Studio offers the ultimate dance experience in both East and West Side, with classes in ballet, jazz, and hip hop. Dance is one of the best ways for kids to channel that boundless energy after school. And if you really want to get serious, you can also join one of our competitive dance teams. Register online at latstudio.com and receive your first month absolutely free. Or call us today, East Side off Pelicano or West Side off Remcon. See you there.
Radio Deportiva 1560.
La estación deportiva de la frontera, los mejores eventos deportivos locales, nacionales e internacionales, con las voces más reconocidas de Juárez y El Paso. Obtén la información más completa, a toda hora y en todo momento. Y síguenos en cualquiera de nuestras 7 plataformas. Radio Deportiva 1560 AM, pasión en acción.
Welcome back to tonight's Major Arena Soccer League game between the El Paso Coyotes and the Turlock Express, here live from El Paso, Texas. My name is Rene Rocha, and with me tonight is my broadcast partner, Pablo Saavedra, a.k.a. you know him as Pablo Diablo.
Este tercer cuarto es traído a ustedes por parte de Digital Boat Creative again. Digital menu boards, websites, digital marketing, mobile applications, Digital Boat Creative.
All right, send us your tweets at El Paso Coyotes using the hashtag JoinOurPack and EP Coyotes, or join the live chat on the YouTube Live. We like to say hello to La Calavera, to Lorena and Quique Galletas, also to Tez Taylor and Jack Jameson. Everybody, thanks for joining the conversation on the YouTube Live. Pablo, the Coyotes, a very defining, very controlling first half, leading by a score of 6-1. What do you expect from them in the second half?
No, I expect them to score more goals because, I mean, it's possible. I know Turlock is going to try to counter the Coyotes attack and go and look for and seek for more for their goals. But I think Coyotes should score.
Oh, Turlock opportunity. Oh, great save.
Bendito sea.
Number 24, Hugo Puentes. Oh, here's the opportunity. Oh, saved by the Coyotes. It's the third time a charm. Third time. Oh, the third time is a charm for the Turlock Express.
Se me acabaron.
Number 4, Luis Martinez. The Express were relentless and get the second goal by the defenseman number 4, Luis Martinez. For Martinez, that's gonna be his first goal of the season. So right after less 27 seconds here into the second quarter, the Express comes out with a lot of fury and quickly turn the score now into a 6-2 game here in El Paso.
Este gol es traído a ustedes por parte de Mega Radio con todos los accesorios necesarios y mercancía oficial de los clubes favoritos y selecciones mundiales. Creo que se me acabaron los alfileres de los muñecos de vudú.
All right, the El Paso Coyotes still with a comfortable 6-2 lead here in El Paso. Manuel Rojo.
El Zancada Rojo.
Takes on 2 defenders, and it's going to get the ball poked away from him. Still, El Paso Coyotes with possession. Back to Marco Gonzalez. Here comes the Coyotes.
El demonio.
Oh, Biela.
Hay que bajar.
Opportunity on the break. David Salas hustling back for the Coyotes. Oh, nice interception by Marco Gonzalez.
Marco Gonzalez.
Now, a 3-on-2 opportunity. Rios.
Finta.
Rios.
Boom.
Nice defending by
He
Jermaine.
anticipated well.
Nice defense by Jermaine, number 19 of Turlock. Gonzalez going to put the ball back into play for the Coyotes. He's going to play it back. Was that Gatica? Yeah.
Ah, esa gran finta. Otra finta.
Again.
Falta.
Oh, yes, they're going to call a foul on the Turlock. No, that's going to be number 28, Ivan Rios, one of their newer players.
And no blue card so far.
Nice clean game.
Rene.
Yeah, remember we were mentioning in the first half, quick moving game.
Yeah.
Not a lot of stoppages in play via ball going out of play or via fouls.
Yeah, because we just love each other. Goal.
Oh, God. Oh, empty net. And let's make a note. Actually, the Turlock Express have changed goalkeepers. Now in net for the Turlock is number 25, Martin Sanchez. So number 1, Edgar Martinez gets pulled in favor of Martin Sanchez. So there's a goalkeeping change for the Turlock Express. Christian Gutierrez tries to filter a pass. Cut off by Jermaine. Filter again, Gatica. Christian Gutierrez.
Saca la escopeta.
Vidal. Looking for Tapia. Goes under his foot. And it's going to be controlled by Turlock. And they're going to take their time to try to set up their offense. Martinez. No, turnover. Christian Gutierrez. Oh, another. Gutierrez is unable to control it.
I think Tapia's performance tonight has been a little discreet, don't you think?
He's been a little off today.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Loose ball. Gets away from the El Paso goalkeeper. Vidal uses that big body. Just trying to clear it out. Puentes still loose. Oh, comes to Turlock. Can they cut the deficit? Oh, nice wall pass. It's going to come to Gatica. Takes a little risk.
Yeah, maybe he should have bounced the ball, I think.
Had a chance to clear it. Instead of he tried to play a self-pass. And it's going to go out of play. And it's going to be a free kick in the offensive zone for the Turlock Express. It's going to be a free kick in favor of Turlock on top of the penalty area.
¿A dónde la va a pasar? Yo pienso que la va a pasar a su bando izquierdo para que rematen.
All right, it's going to look like it's going to be number 6, Anthony Pulido.
Nice.
No, it's going to be the other Pulido.
Ah.
Headed out by Diego Salas, still in danger
El
position.
martillo.
Maleno Frias trying to track it down. No, he's going to concede the ball to Pulido. The other Pulido.
Jaloncito.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul called on number 77, Jose Ortega. A little push, what did you just call it?
Jaloncito. Esa
El
es la
Paso
palabra.
Coyotes put the ball back into play.
Es la palabra técnica.
11:15 left.
Ay.
Coyotes taking some chances in their
Ay.
defensive zone.
No sé cómo confíe. Bien.
Turi Vega lays it off. Luna, no. Coyotes being a little more passive here in the third quarter. Relying on that four-goal lead that they have.
Oof.
Pulido looking, nice little self-pass. No, turns it over. Oh, and they're going to call, it's going to be a blue card against number 9, Arturo Pulido. A foul, he lost the ball, Pablo, and then he compounded the error by fouling number 24 of the Coyotes, Hugo Puentes.
Not okay. But it's a great chance for Coyotes to expand the score.
All right, the El Paso Coyotes are going to be on their first power play. Coming into tonight, the Coyotes are struggling a little on the season on their power play, only converting 39% of their power plays. That means almost just scoring 1 in every 3 power play opportunity for them. And the Turlock Express are at a 65% kill rate of their penalties, so they're killing over 50% of it. So we'll see for the next 2 minutes. The Coyotes at the 10:46 mark in the third are going to go on a 2-minute power play. Gatica.
Bien.
Let's see how aggressive the Coyotes are. Luna looking for Maleno Frias. Maleno tries to make the turn in the offensive zone. Chips it. Tapia. Oh, it takes a bad bounce right in the corner between the glass and the wall.
I'm still waiting for Maleno's goal.
Carmona. Pulido. Turlock wasting some valuable seconds here down in the offensive zone of of the defensive zone of the Coyotes.
Y el Chapo saca los manotazos. Que
All right, Christian
muy bravo
Gutierrez.
ese Chapo.
Christian Gutierrez is going to dribble the ball up, try to set up the power play for the Coyotes. Gatica on one of the points. Over to Gutierrez. Over to Gatica. They're playing over to Omar Tapia. Number 11, Omar Tapia gets the power.
Cállame la boca.
Omar Tapia
No,
gets.
a decir que estaba bajando su rendimiento. Me calla la boca. Saludos a Tijuana. Saludos a San Diego.
Omar Tapia gets his 14th goal of the season at the 9:49 mark here in the third. A power play goal for the El Paso Coyotes, now making it a score of 7-2. As we were mentioning earlier, we thought Omar Tapia was having a pretty quiet game, and nothing better to get a goal score going than a power play. Just opens up a lot of more space for the players. And Tapia, on his off foot, he's naturally a left-footed player, but blasts a right-footed shot past the new keeper of Turlock, number 25, Martin Sanchez.
There's always something new at Dave & Buster's, the only place to eat, drink, play, and watch sports all under one roof. This goal was brought to you by one of our main proud sponsors, Dave & Buster's.
Almost a goal by the opposing goalkeeper, Sanchez. He's being way more aggressive than Martinez was, getting up the pitch. So we're going to keep an eye on that to see how he stays aggressive. Almost scored a goal, was just a foot high.
Me parece un gran acierto por parte de la directiva haber fichado a Gatica o a Gatica y también Vidal, que estuvimos esperando a que se recuperara de esa lesión. Todo medio año fue más o menos, 4 o 5 meses que estuvo recuperándose. De hecho, estuvo recuperando una imagen diagnóstica en Ciudad Juárez y me parece que esta incorporación y esta combinación de los nuevos elementos está resultando bastante bien.
All right, 8:40 left here in the third. El Paso Coyotes winning by a score of 7-2. Looking for more. Salas. Vidal. They're going to play it all the way back. Looking for an angle, and they're going to play it to Villela. It's going to be cut off by number 23.
Muérdelo.
Here comes Turlock. Number 15, Pulido. Actually got a little push in the back, and are they going to call it? Yes. There was just a little hint of a push in the back of number 15, Adrian Pulido, and it does get noticed, and it should be a free kick almost within the yellow line for Turlock. All right, and here it's going to be the Turlock Express with the free kick. Plays it over to number 23, Acosta Moreno. Takes a shot and a little wide. Coyotes, can they make a break? Turlock applying high ball pressure, trying to create a turnover. They're going to throw it into the offensive zone, and it's going to go all the way back to number 25, Martin Sanchez. Number 19, Jermaine, looking for a pass and tries to flip the field, and it's going to be knocked out of play by Rios. Coyotes are going to take their time to put the ball back into play. Tapia plays it over to Luna. El Serio. Coyotes still with possession. David Salas. Remember, we'll remind everybody that both Salas brothers, David and Diego, both have a goal each game. All right, we have a stoppage of play. Luna, quick opportunity.
Cállame la boca.
Tapia. Oh, just wide. Oh, comes back to Tapia. Oh, nice. Sanchez with the kick save.
Great defending by Turlock Express.
Luna just pops it into the stands. Queremos mandar saludos a nuestro director técnico, José Luis Treviño, que no está ahorita con nosotros.
Sí, muchos saludos al profe Treviño. Un cálido abrazo con mucho cariño. Esperemos esté pronto con nosotros.
All right, we have the third quarter official timeout here in El Paso, Texas. Again, thank you for watching us on Borderland TV.
And again, this timeout is brought to you by Garcia Asociados International Trade Solutions.
Garcia, the new official sponsor of the Coyotes jersey, the title sponsor of the Coyote jerseys for this season.
Yeah, thank you for your support, Garcia Asociados.
Met Mr. Garcia before the game. Great man. Had nothing but great things to say about the Coyotes and how his goal is for the Coyotes to win a championship and bring it home here to El Paso, Texas.
Hopefully, this project is growing even more. And I mean, you can see the people is happy. You can see all the crowd, all the audience is increasing. So yes, we actually we forgot to ask for your support for next game against the Monterrey Flash. We ask you to join the pack. We invite you to join our pack and support this team that is bringing a lot of joy and excitement to this city.
To the Borderland region.
Exactly, yes.
All right, we are back into play here. We're at the 7-minute mark. Oh, that's Puentes putting his body for the team, and looks like he just lost his hair. Just took one right in the middle of the stomach. Como perdió el aire, Pablo, perdió el aire.
Pero esperemos que haya perdido el aire y no otra cosa.
All right, we just have a quick timeout here.
Que haya perdido el aire y no la posibilidad de tener hijos.
And he's quickly up to his feet. Looks like he just lost his air.
Es la roca.
One of the two leading scorers for the Coyotes, number 24, Hugo Puentes. Again, nice little stat. A nice little stat for the Coyotes tonight, Pablo. 7 goals, 7 different goal scorers.
Yes.
Spreading the wealth around.
Yes, but still we need to manage to handle better the game and touch more the ball, pass more, and score more goals.
All right, here's Vidal. Vidal looking for aforementioned Puentes. Cristian Gutierrez. All right, Marco Vidal with some open space. Can he take advantage of it? Passes the yellow line.
Grande.
Oh! Filters a pass. Hugo Puentes, just a little tight angle, was unable to get the ball pass. But great idea by number 52, Marco Vidal.
Yeah.
Dribbles it. Nice little pass. It's just unable to be finished by Puentes.
Sí, claro, podemos ver la idea y la experiencia que tiene de jugar ya en primera división con Indios, con Veracruz, con Pachuca, con Querétaro. No, ¿con Querétaro? Creo que con Querétaro también.
Maleno Frías. Maleno. Classic white, all white cleats.
Ya quiero que estrene esos zapatos.
Turi Vega. He's going to wall it up. Yeah, he's going to try to make the turn. It's going to come back. It's going to get... No, it's going to be loose in the midfield. And Marco Gonzalez is going to put it into the crowd and stop the play for Turlock.
Es muy difícil ganarle esos balones divididos a Marco porque va siempre muy decidido.
Let's give Marco Gonzalez a lot of credit. Last week, he was actually the designated man to play man-to-man against Frank Tayu and did a great job for most of the game. Yeah. Tayu got a couple late goals on him, but Marco Gonzalez, very, very agile defender.
Yeah, but he did a great performance.
Let's remember, he was actually, last year he was playing midfield.
Yeah.
Now they have, Jose Luis Trevino has converted him into a defender. Hernandez for Turlock. Luis Martinez. Pulido. Nice turn, and by Villegas, and he's going to be fouled by number 15, Turi Vega. Little hesitation move by Manny Villegas, and he's going to draw a foul.
I think Coyotes is making a pretty good defending. I don't know about you, but sometimes it seems that there are too many players of Coyotes when they're defending. It's like they multiply.
Maleno Frias. Oh, opportunity. Oh, clear shot for. We're going to try to get that number. And he sells it wide. High and wide, number 47. And it was Manny Villegas.
En el momento en que la falló, puso otro alfilercito a la muñeca.
Quick restart for the El Paso Coyotes. Kristen Gutierrez, captain for tonight's game.
Mira, esa ahí.
Sprints pass by Pulido. Oh, tight angle. Almost gets the little goal off the window. Diego Salas. Or is that Diego or David?
it's David.
David.
Diego doesn't do that. Doesn't dribble that much.
Opportunity for Turlock. Can they turn it into offense? Ortega off the wall. Ortega through two defenders. Plays it to Pulido.
Bien ahí, nene.
Pulido to the other Pulido. Arturo to Adrian. Into the defensive zone. Manuel Rojo clears it out. And opportunity. Tapia has a streaking. He had a streaking Omar Gutierrez. And a nice little kick save by Pulido.
Great resource.
If not, it was going to be Christian Gutierrez would have been one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Pulido getting into the offensive zone. In the corner, looking for a teammate. Passes it back. Again, Pulido to Pulido. Now to number 23, Acosta Moreno. Arturo. Gonna lose the ball. Opportunity, Coyotes. Opportunity, Manuel Rojo. Salas. David Salas. Turnover created by number 3, Manuel Rojo.
I
dribbles
want to
it
give
up.
him the credit to him.
So we're going to give the assist to Manuel Rojo.
Yes.
Turns the defense into offense. Lays it off to number 9, David Salas, who gets his second goal of the game. His 7th for the season. And with 3:29 left here in the third, we have a score of the El Paso Coyotes 2.
And this goal.
And the Turlock Express. I'm sorry, El Paso Coyotes 8 and the Turlock Express 2.
Good score. The goal was brought to you by Eleto Sport brand, the official sport jersey brand from the El Paso Coyotes. I like the goal. It was a good goal. It was a great running from El Nene Rojo.
So David Salas gets his second goal. Remember, his brother also has one goal today. Gatica, streaking. El Pareja Rios was streaking down. Gatica just unable to make that pass to him.
Pero me gusta el compromiso. Mira, todos tienen el compromiso de estar defendiendo.
Yeah.
Entonces, si llega uno, llega otro y de repente cada jugador ya tiene dos. Entonces, muy seguido, muy comúnmente vamos a ver a Coyotes ver hacer el 2-1.
Pareja Rios made that sprint towards the offensive zone, then didn't get the ball. He didn't pout. He quickly turned around and got back into the defensive zone. Midfield play. Gatica makes a turn. Gatica. Little step over. He just loses it. El Argentino trying to do a little messy play, a little step over.
El Gatica es como el Maleno más joven.
Turlock trying to get into the offensive zone. Ortega. Turnaround shot just a foot wide. Rios. El Pareja. Pareja looking for a teammate. Finds one in Marco Gonzalez. And both teams are going for changes. The Coyotes make 3 changes on the fly. Kristen Gutierrez. Toe pokes it. Back to Gutierrez. Takes a dribble. Tries to play it off the wall. Tries to get the rebound off the wall to hit the goalie in the back and then into the net. But Martin Sanchez puts his body against the wall and quickly and barely stops it.
Atrás, tiene que apoyar atrás. Muy tarde.
Coyotes still in offensive zone. Here comes Kristen Gutierrez.
O buscar hacia adentro y tira. Claro.
And it's going to get deflected. Maleno Frias. Still a little loose ball. Here comes Diego.
It was too weak. The shot.
He was off. He took that shot with his right foot.
No fue foul, eh?
Diego Salas took that shot with his right foot. Like his brother David, Diego is also a stronger left-footed player.
Yeah. You're always right, Rene. Always right.
Queremos mandar saludos
Al profe Baldo. Muchos saludos al profe Baldo.
All right, here comes the Turlock Express in the offensive zone. Carmona, Christian Gutierrez.
También queremos mandar saludos a Lorena César. Lorena César, la mayor fan del Gladiador.
Here we go. Coyotes. Christian Gutierrez. Oh, intercepted. Y queremos mandar saludos hasta la ciudad de Chihuahua a nuestro amigo Enrique Núñez y su esposa Elsa Núñez, que nos están viendo desde Chihuahua. Saludos, un abrazo.
Saludos hasta allá. Pásense unos montados.
Omar Tapia in midfield. Omar Tapia, Coyotes, 10 seconds left. 10 seconds left here in the third. We're just going to run out the clock here in the third and go into the fourth, leading by a score of 8-2. We are going to take a quick timeout here between the third and fourth, and we'll be right back after this commercial break. At the end of three, it's going to be a score of 8-2. And we'll be right back after this commercial break.
And stay tuned for the fan of the game segment right now. We'll be back shortly.
Para apoyar al Paso Coyotes. Así que ya lo saben, si tú quieres ganarte un certificado para irte a cenar a Dave & Buster's, ponte una peluca, un sombrero, píntate o date nota para que Max y yo te podamos ver y tú seas el próximo ganador. Nos seguimos viendo. Bye. Felicidades, amores.
Welcome back to El Paso, Texas for tonight's Major Arena Soccer League. We are getting ready for the fourth and final quarter here at the El Paso County Coliseum between the El Paso Coyotes and the Turlock Express. My name is Rene Rocha, and with me tonight is my good friend Pablo Saavedra, a.k.a. Pablo Diablo, already in the festive party mood up here in the cabin.
Yo con estas canciones me siento incontrolable.
All right, we have a score of 8-2, and we are underway here in the fourth and final. We're going to have to keep a leash on Pablo and control him here for this last 15 minutes.
Oye, me ponen a Gloria Estefan.
And the Miami, don't forget about the Miami sound machine, not just Gloria Estefan, my friend.
The Miami Sound Machine, okay. Todo eso, todo en conjunto. Me dan ganas de jugar fútbol, bailar, sudar.
Turlock, cleared by Vidal. It's going to come down to Pulido. Pulido looking for an angle. He's going to lay it off to the other Pulido, to Anthony. Turned over, David Salas. David Salas working on a hat trick. Let's see if he's able to get the hat trick tonight. Needing one more goal. Vidal.
Diego Salas has one goal only, right?
Diego 1, David 2.
Okay. But his goals counts for 3.
Sol! Oh!
Bien, el nene que se anima. No tira muy seguido, así que muy bien.
But there's nothing like practice, especially practicing in the game with a 6-goal lead.
Yep.
All right. Martin Sanchez going to put the ball back into play for Turlock. Again, everybody watching us here in El Paso, Texas, we want you to join our pack and come out to the El Paso County Coliseum for a great Major Arena Soccer League game next Thursday, Pablo, which is going to see our El Paso Coyotes play the Monterrey
Flash.
The Flash, the undefeated Flash.
Join our pack. Support us. Support El Paso. Support your local team. Your only professional indoor arena soccer team. And How at the Moon. You want to hear some? Let's listen to some of the crowd singing. A little bit.
All right,
Music to my ears.
Sanchez is going to put the ball into the corner. Great atmosphere here. Come and join our pack next Thursday.
It's the Coyote Symphony.
Gatica getting in the corner. Gatica uses that big body. Gatica makes a turn. Gatica looking for Cristian Gutierrez. Great block by a body block by Jose Acosta Moreno, putting his life in no danger by blocking that missile of Cristian Gutierrez.
Fue un mártir.
Coyotes still in ball possession. Cristian Gutierrez. Gatica goes under his foot. It's going to play it all the way back to Sanchez. Sanchez looks for a quick outlet. Villegas. Going to be played back to the El Paso goalkeeper. Quick outlet to Vidal. Cristian Gutierrez. Acres of space. Cristian Gutierrez. Wall pass to himself. Cristian Gutierrez trying to get another wall pass to himself. Oh! A double wall pass, Pablo. Double wall pass.
La escopeta.
I thought he was a gladiator.
Well, he's a gladiator, but he has a
missile,
shotgun on his right foot.
A missile launcher?
Yes. Un panzer.
All right, we have 12:04 left here in the fourth and final. Sanchez gonna be a little more aggressive. Almost at this point for the Turlock Express, nothing to lose. Already down by 6 goals. Let's see how more aggressive they get. Valeno Frias, lays it off. Nice intercepted. Possible 3-on-2 break. Rios plays it back. And great hustle by number 6, Ernesto Luna, to break that up for the El Paso Coyotes. And we're going to have, it should be resulting in a corner kick for Turlock. Jermaine, number 19, Matthew Jermaine, going to put the ball back into play for Turlock. Tees it up for Pulido. Art bangs it into a bunch of Coyote players. Jermaine. Oh, nice save by, it looked like Baraja Rios. Yeah, it looks like he got the last deflection on it. And it should be another corner kick in favor of Turlock.
Y es un poquito extraño, me sigue sorprendiendo la actuación, la actuación de
Opportunity.
Turlock. Están muy apagados y bueno, sé que bueno, el cansancio es un factor, la falta de Campos y no
Gutiérrez,
sé, Gutiérrez, Campos, claro que es un factor.
Y
Pero
ahorita-
también sé que Coyotes ha hecho un gran trabajo esta noche. Porque
Coyotes.
el juego pasado, si recuerdas, contra Soles, o sea, estuvo súper reñido, estuvo de gran batalla. Y bueno, de pronto muchos creemos que a lo mejor Coyotes debió merecer la victoria. Entonces este es como, de cierta forma, también una venganza exquisita. Lamentablemente contra los de Turlock, y bueno, yo utilicé mi vudú.
So with this victory, we're not going to count it in the victory yet, but we're trickling that way. We're under 11 minutes here. If the El Paso Coyotes are able to hang on for this victory, they're going to climb within one game of the Soles de Sonora for second place of the Southwest Division. What that means, at second place, Pablo, is the first two from each division make
Those
the playoffs.
Exactly. And things are going to look sexy by that time.
All right,
Hey,
we are
hey,
Coyotes.
hey.
Can they clear the zone? Manuel Rojo. Rojo, back to the goalkeeper.
Sangre fría.
Rojo, clear it out, and he does exactly that. Oh, Tapia.
Excellent.
Coyotes, David Salas. Oh,
¡Qué golazo!
David
¡Oye,
Salas.
oye, 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 oye! ¡Oye, oye, 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 oye! Golazo de escuadra naranja mecánica, pero de color gris.
Starting in the back with Manuel Rojo, plays it up. They play a cross-country pass to David Salas. David
That was
Salas
a
had the
beautiful
opportunity
goal.
to shoot. He saw a streaking number 4, Christian Gutierrez. Plays a
Yeah.
beautiful pass, and all Gutierrez had to do was tap it in.
And I'm gonna give a lot of credit to David Salas, because usually we know Salas. We know that usually he used to shoot always.
And remember,
but
he-
now he saw the best option, so he decided better this time.
And remember, David Salas was looking for a hat trick, so he had the opportunity
Yeah,
to get the hat trick.
that-
But instead,
Yeah.
he preferred the assist, which is a beautiful assist, to get now Christian Gutierrez his second goal of the game.
Yes.
So new score here in El Paso is the El Paso Coyotes 9 and the Express of Turlock 2.
David Salas for major. And this goal was brought to you by Allstate from Oscar Arrieta. 915-598-9000. Our good friend Oscar Arrieta from Allstate.
All right, we have saludos desde Baltimore from John,
All right,
John
from John
Zucas,
Zucas.
who's watching us all the way from Baltimore. Thanks, John.
Hello,
for watching
everybody
us.
to Baltimore. Hello, all the beautiful women from Baltimore.
We're sure John was watching his own hometown team win tonight, the Baltimore Blast, and after that game, tuned in to watch our El Paso Coyotes currently defeating the Turlock Express. Coyotes, 9:20 left. Pablo still fascinated
Good.
with the white cleats of Maleno Frias.
Oh yeah, of course. He looks sexy, sensual, marvelous, gorgeous. He looks like Luis Miguel, like I said. He's like no, you know who he looks more like George Clooney because of the
Now
gray
you're-
hair.
Nah, who? Maleno Frias?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Maleno.
Maleno Clooney, Male Clooney.
All right, we have midfield action here. Turlock, Villegas looking for an angle. Little give and go, and it's going to be poked away from him. Ernesto Luna looking for the long pass into the corner. Puentes on a one-timer, just a bit high. Great idea by Hugo Puentes. Gatica. Oh, looking for a second. And off the Gatica pass. Gets stopped by Sanchez, and it comes to the feet of Hugo Puentes, number 24. Hugo Puentes gets his second goal. Number 24, Hugo Puentes gets his 19th goal of the season to increase the lead Again, great job of the El Paso Coyotes working the offense. Gatica got it, made the turn, took the shot, which initially stopped by number 25, Sanchez of the Express, and it came to the feet of Puentes and had a clear shot into an empty net. All right, we are at the 18 mark here in the fourth and final. Hugo Puentes. So now, Pablo, I have a question for you. We have 3 El Paso Coyotes, David Salas, Gutierrez, and Puentes, both with 2 goals. Who's going to get the hat trick tonight?
I'm going to say...
I'll buy you dinner at Dave & Buster's if you get it right.
All right. Well, I'm going to say...
Good sponsors at Dave & Buster's.
Most probably it's going to be David Salas, but he's not playing right now. He's not in the pitch. So maybe not.
Oh, a little confusion. Let's see. Go Sanchez, Pulido. So who was your answer?
David Salas, but
David
he's not on the
Salas, okay,
pitch.
okay.
So no. You're cheating.
All right.
You're cheating. Wait. No, right now. Oh, okay, I'm going to stick with David Salas. It's fine. It's fine.
Manuel Rojo trying to battle it out of the corner.
He's like...
Covered. Nice recovery by Diego. Quickly loses it. Pulido, and they're going to call a foul on obstruction by number 7, Diego Salas. Free kick in
David
favor
Salas
of
is
the Turlock
godly
Express.
inspired tonight, so I'm going to stick with him. He's my man.
Turlock Express. Going to put... blocked. Comes to Jermaine. Jermaine defended by Rojo. Nice footwork by Jermaine. Comes to Pulido.
Saint Germain. Do you know that band? Saint Germain? No? It's a pretty good band. Okay, never mind.
Jermaine gets a wall pass.
He heard
and
me.
Number 19, Matthew Jermaine for the Turlock Express get their 3rd goal of tonight's game. For Jermaine, the midfielder, that's his 7th goal of the season. So we have a score of 10-3. Now we are at... We're going to try to get that... Clown. We're going to go for a quick timeout here. The final timeout here in the 4th quarter. Pablo.
Oh, this goal from Jermaine, this amazing goal from Jermaine was brought to you by Hilton Garden Inn by the airport.
Hilton Garden Inn for all your needs, whether it's a room or great conference rooms for your business meetings. The Hilton Garden Inn by the airport.
And it's very comfortable, it's cozy, it's beautiful.
Great staff at the El Paso Hilton Garden Inn by the El Paso airport. All right, we're in the official timeout of the 4th quarter. 7:12 left here before the final whistle. Again, thanks for everybody watching us on Borderland TV and on the Major Arena Soccer League TV on the YouTube Live. All right, Matthew Germain scored that last goal for the Turlock Express. David Salas, Hugo Puentes, and Christian Gutierrez on 2 goals each looking for a hat trick. Let's see who gets it first. Maybe none of them get them. David Salas, Turi Vega.
Let's hope for the best.
Vega. Tries to power past Pulido. But Adrian Pulido stops his momentum. Acosta.
Señor, ¿usted se sabe la del serrucho? ¿No?
Omar Tapia. He's going to get clipped. And it's going to be a foul on number 23, Acosta. Just slightly clipped Omar Tapia in the midfield. No need for a yellow card there.
Mira, ahí está David Salas, Trucha. Cuidado, Porque de aquí, mira, ahí va. Dave & Buster's. Ahí va Dave & Buster's. Para mí. Free dinner.
Villegas. Can Villegas clear it out? Nice ball pressure. Double team by the Coyotes. Turi Vega came for the double team, but Villegas, is going through third. His third El Paso defender. Plays it up. Ortega looked like he went out. Yeah, it looked like he went out. Jose Ortega. Villegas. Loose ball. Cleared by Turi Vega. Back to
Bien.
Vega.
Ay.
Into the corner. Turi Vega needs to clear it out. No. El Paso Coyotes can't clear it out. It's going to come
Bien.
to Luna. Luna.
Ay,
Oh,
se-
Salas. Salas
No,
trying to use the body.
Salas. Salas needs to come down. He needs to come to chill, to relax. We're winning. He's about to do a hat trick, so
Luna.
he doesn't need
and
to.
it's going to go all the way to El Paso goalkeeper. Luna using the body. There's a little spillage of bodies there. Quick restart by El Paso. Rios. Puentes. Puentes. Tapia. Loose ball. And it's going to be going to trickle all the way down to Sanchez.
Señor, ¿a usted le gusta la de la lambada?
The dance.
Yeah.
Not
Or-
particularly.
No? You don't dance that?
When mejor las corridas.
I'm pretty sure he's the kind of guy that goes to weddings and he's like dancing all night long.
Nomás las corridas y
floor.
las cumbias, Pablo.
And then he drinks like one beer and then he starts singing Vicente Fernandez, right, Rene?
Only at the karaoke bar.
All right. Great passing.
Villegas. Acosta. Power shot by Acosta. It's going to go high, very high. We are under 5 minutes. 4:41. Here before the end of the final whistle in El Paso. Manuel Rojo. Again, we invite everybody. Oh, and there's going to be...
De la De la Roca Puentes.
So that means Hugo Puentes gets the hat trick before David Salas.
Oh.
So my
it
broadcast
wasn't-
partner,
It wasn't Puentes.
it was number 24, Hugo Puentes, his 20th
No, why?
goal of the season. His 20th goal of the season, third goal tonight. So he's the first one to the hat trick.
No, pero no valió.
At the 4:32 mark, now a new score of 11-3 in favor of El Paso. So Pablo Saavedra, my broadcast partner, has just lost a
Okay.
free meal at Dave & Buster's.
It's okay. I'll take you. It's going to be romantic. It's going to be special. We're going on a date.
A bro date. Rios.
A bromance.
Sanchez.
Ah, se atreve. Este gol fue traído a ustedes por parte de Eureka Signs. Eureka Signs, the premier provider of corporate, commercial, and business signage for El Paso and Phoenix.
Loose ball. A bunch of Turlock players and El Paso Coyotes players were going for changes. Turlock still in possession. A spill. And yes, they're going to call a foul on number
Yeah.
52, Marco Vidal. Against he fouled number 23, Acosta of the Express. 3:38 left. Quick restart. Ortega trying to make the turn. Wall pass. Oh, and it's going to come to the feet of number 44, Angel Hernandez. And he gets his left foot on it, but had no control, and it goes over the goal.
He's flirting with the cheerleaders.
Tapia.
He was distracted.
Tapia!
¡Ay, qué golazo!
A
¡Ay,
little-
ay, 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 ay!
A little
Ay, ay, ay,
A
ay,
little
ay, ay.
1-2 action from the El Paso Coyotes. Omar Tapia sets up brilliantly his teammate number 15, Arturo El Turi Vega. Vega with his first goal of the game. And for Vega, we're going to check his season stats. That's his 5th goal overall. Again, the unselfishness of the El Paso Coyotes,
Exactly.
Pablo.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Some players would just love setting up their teammates and
Yes.
getting that assist rather than that goal.
Yes, that's perfect. That's the way it should be. And I mean, I think they have been building this chemistry, and I think it's paying off right now.
So we had mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast that the El Paso Coyotes,
Bueno.
number 15 for the Turlock Express, Adrian Pulido.
Gol
Gets
traído a
one.
ustedes por parte de Radio Deportiva, Estación Radial Deportiva, con los mejores eventos de Juárez, El Paso y Las Cruces.
For Adrian Pulido. That's his first goal. The defenseman, that's his first goal of the season to make it a 12-4 goal score here in El Paso. So the Turlock Express, even though they're down, haven't given up that fight yet. Good to see both teams still giving it all out there. As I was mentioning earlier, the El Paso Coyotes were coming in on a 5-game losing streak, which included 3 games against, the only undefeated team, Monterrey Flash. So I had asked you at the beginning of school, at the beginning of the game, how their confidence was, and you told me that they had good confidence, and it's showing up tonight, Pablo.
Yeah, I could smell it. I smelt it. Yes, and right now they're gonna face the Monterrey Flash with more confidence.
Cleared out by the El Paso Coyotes on the shot by Turlock.
With more confidence, with more.
There's gonna be a foul against Kristen Gutierrez, and it's gonna result in a 2-minute blue card against number 15, Adrian Pulido.
Yes, they're gonna face the Monterrey Flash with a better chemistry, with more confidence, and also with new signed players. So it's gonna be interesting to watch, right?
It's gonna be a great game. Again, if you're not in El Paso and aren't able to join us, watch us again through MASL TV on the YouTube Live. But if you're here in El Paso or in the border region, desde los amigos de Juárez, aquí en El Paso, Las Cruces, come join us next Thursday at the El Paso County Coliseum. All right, we have the second power play tonight for the El Paso Coyotes. They were able to convert the first power play of the night. It resulted in a goal by Omar Tapia. And this is the second one to see if they're able to capitalize on this. Again, a very disciplined team of the El Paso Coyotes have not given up any power plays on their own end.
Oh, that's right.
Which is sometimes the problem of the Coyotes have had.
Great fact. Yes. They look more committed. They look more, as you said, disciplined. And it's always good to see this joy. They're having fun. They're enjoying the game.
It's a practice with a good reward.
Kristen Gutierrez. Just a foot wide. Omar Tapia. Gatica. El Argentino. Just recently signed and already on the, playing on the power play for the El Paso Coyotes. That's a good sign. Acclimating himself to the team very quickly.
Yeah, that's right. And I'm pretty sure Puma Enriquez Entreviño already gave him directions to be more specifically, on the position he was going to play, on the role he was going to be in the team.
Correct.
And that's after the the Colombiano Cáceres, after he's not in the team anymore, so he took his place. In a way, that's how I see it. That's how I perceive it.
And we have another goal.
David
Salas finally gets his hat trick. But not in time to get a free dinner from Dave and Buster's.
Ooh, double date. Yeah.
So for David Salas, he gets his hat trick. His eighth goal of the season. And
go Rene, go
Paso
Pablo,
Coyotes.
Go Pablo.
The El Paso Coyotes convert 2 power plays, 2 out of 2 tonight, which is a very positive note for the Coyotes. And we have exactly 1 minute left here in the fourth. So the new score is El Paso Coyotes 13, the Turlock Express 4. All right, we have a minute left here. And let's see, there's a little hold up. We're not sure what the hold up is.
Clock is running.
Oh, the clock is, we're sorry about that. The clock is running. It looks like the game, they're just going to play out the last minute here. We like to say thank you for some of our people here behind the scenes that don't always get the credit.
Of course.
One of our producers, Enrique Nunez, also to Omar Chavez, who was our wonderful camera woman today, Pablo.
Iraíz Galvez. en Melissa Torres.
Thank you, ladies, for your great work tonight. And then to Lily Sala for doing her segment of Fan of the Game.
Exactly. No, there's a lot of people involved in this project, and with all the staff that works hard, this couldn't be possible.
And that's the end of tonight's Major Arena Soccer League game between the El Paso Coyotes and the Turlock Express. The El Paso Coyotes once again return to the winners column with a resounding victory by the score of 13-4 over the Turlock Express. We want to wish Turlock Express a very safe trip because they're actually going to head down to the Rio Grande Valley to face the Barracudas from the Rio Grande on Sunday. So we wish them a safe travel down there and a safe return to California and the San Fernando Valley. Again, it's going to be... Pablo, give me your player of the game. You have a lot of options for your player of the game. Is it going to be the hat trick of Hugo Puentes, the hat trick of David Salas? Christian Gutierrez also had two goals. Or did you like the overall defensive effort of the Coyotes tonight?
Mira, es muy complicado decir eso nada más un jugador. O sea, yo realmente creo que fueron varios que jugaron muy bien. O sea, unos que a lo mejor no anotaron, pero jugaron muy bien. El pareja de un gran juego, el portero Arévalo no tuvo mucha acción por las que tuvo, paró algunas.
Very good point. Yes.
Sí, claro. Entonces, claro, los hat-tricks están ahí. Hugo Puentes, David Salas, el golazo de Diego Salas. Hubo 2 o 3 goles que fueron unas grandes jugadas donde se nota mucho la química que están buscando. Entonces, bueno,
let's do this.
Villela es el debut.
Let's do this. Actually, the player of the game, let's do the whole Coyote team. It was a great team effort.
Yes.
All around from the first person through, from number 1 through the 15th player. They all did a great team effort tonight, and they should all be congratulated.
And also the
victory.
extra men.
And let's not forget our great fans here inside the El Paso County Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
We want you guys to join us for the next game, which is quick turnaround for the Coyotes. It's going to be this coming Thursday against the undefeated Monterrey Flash. Join us here in El Paso, Texas for more exciting Major Arena Soccer League game. So for tonight's, again, we're going to get ready to say goodbye here. From my broadcast partner, Pablo Diabo, any last words?
Nada más gracias a todos por apoyar de nuevo, a toda la gente que vino aquí al Coliseo y la gente que nos sigue apoyando a través de la transmisión de Digital Boo de Borderland TV. Muchísimas gracias. Esperamos que haya todavía más gente para el juego contra Monterrey Flash. Y síganos en las redes sociales y sigan en el website para que se mantengan informados. Los amo y saludos a todos.
All right, for Pablo Saavedra, my name is Rene Rocha. Thank you again for watching us on Borderland TV. We will see you next Thursday. Good night and be safe.
Bye.